All right, welcome back to this 30 days of meditation. Today is day 21. We are at the end of week 3. Incredible. So, as always, find yourself a comfortable position, a comfortable place, and let's get started. All right, so this last week, I attempted to show you what it was like to just directly look at your experience. This one, right now. And the goal, of course, isn't really a goal, but rather a way of looking at what we take for granted. It's a way to directly see the notions that we take for real, such as I exist behind my eyes, or I'm a little me that has a body. I'm the one who hurts. This me, this I. We took a picture, we took a look. Where is it? What is it? And hopefully through that process you may have learned or may have seen directly that this sensation, this feeling of being an isolated little me inside of a body isn't such a sturdy belief, isn't such a real thing, but rather a continuation of thoughts that keep coming up called I. My problems, my life, my story, my wants, my, me, I. And today is not really going to be a review as much because it'll be a little difficult to do each of those practices in what we did this week in kind of one session. That wouldn't really work, going to what is here, what is it like in the body, that kind of stuff would be a little bit too much jumping around. So I'm actually going to make today a little bit of a review, but also a transition into what really we're going to do with the rest of these 30 days, the last week of practice, which is going to be more about meditation in everyday life. So today, we'll do a little bit of a review and a entering of what we're kind of going to be going through in the last week, a kind of regular meditation practice that you can take up, hopefully, for your own. So, find yourself a comfortable and sturdy position. As always, your eyes can be either closed or open, and let's get started. What is here? when there are no problems to be solved. What is here when there are no problems to be solved? There's nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. And there's no one to become. What's left? What's here? And of course, you may notice the breath, this gentle in and out sensation that happens all by itself right here and now. The breath has no problems. There's nothing to fix. No need for any special breathing technique, just a gentle in and out. Bring your attention to the breath. Carefully watch it with wonder, in the same way you would watch waves crash on a seashore. Watch the breath with the same spirit, going in and out. And I'm probably catching you thinking about something right now. And that is okay. But when you notice that you're lost in thought, thinking without knowing that you're doing it, or rather knowing that it's happening, just come back to the breath. Not in a forceful and pushy or even concentrated and focused way. A very gentle awareness of the breath is what we return to. as it gently goes in and out, here and now. Come back. Come back to breathing. Leave it alone. Return to breathing. What gets lost in thought? What exactly are thoughts talking to? Can that which sees thinking itself be seen? Turn the attention back. What sits here? What are you? Really? Look for the looker. Search for the one that is searching. Turn the attention back. Where does it come from? Let silence emerge as your answer. And of course, if you don't understand, perfect. Remain there. Remain not knowing. Stay as a don't know mind. And completely rest right here. Okay, you can look at the screen. Well, these last 3 weeks are kind of a culmination of what I have, from a culmination of my experience, really. My first real and honest attempt to share what meditation really is, from the very beginnings to what it's really all about. And I hope this made things a bit clearer, especially those who have never practiced before or those who have been practicing in a very particular way for a long time and seeing no results. I hope that this was something that at least made what meditation practice is clear about it all. And if I could, thinking back on the last 3 weeks, there's certain things I would have done and maybe certain things I wouldn't have done in terms of each day. But I think that that's really it there. That's what I can do. In the terms of just practice itself, So it actually goes a lot deeper than this too, which is why I've also been thinking about having a couple of more courses, maybe one that's intermediate and then one that's, expert level. Although I hate these categories, they're not very true. But thank you for being here and being alongside this. And this has been the most successful that the channel has been because of it. And so we've got a lot of people's attention. So I'm happy for it, to spread this wonderful practice that has completely saved my life. And I know has saved many, many others. So that being said, we are not done yet. We still have a week and a couple of days to go. And so this next fourth and final week, I want to kind of integrate this, because the question is, okay, I can practice, I can be mindful, I can directly look at what am I, wonderful. What does this mean in my actual life? Like, what does a meditator's life actually look like? What are some of the things and the concepts and the ideas of integrating this into life, and what comes from that? What does this even mean? How do we put this all together? And that's what we're going to do for the last week. We're going to go over some of the major, actually we're going to do a little bit more of a week, because the last week is actually longer. It's not 7 days. We have 30 days, not 28 days. But we're going to go over that. We're going to kind of see how this works in daily life, and what does it actually mean to practice and then not practice? Like, when does practice end? Does it always continue? What's the deal? So stay tuned for that. We'll start with that on day 22 tomorrow. And please get your questions in. I answer all questions, hopefully by the end of the week. That's usually my goal. And yeah, and we'll get going on it. So thank you so much again for your attention. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 22, week 4.